I have to admit, I did not expect a 40 FPS update for Spider-Man. And I totally forgot how great looking Spider-Man is on the PlayStation 5. And we need to keep in mind, this was a launch title for the PlayStation 5. That means we're not even seeing half of the power from the PlayStation 5. This is just amazing. And by the way, HDR is looking great. And this is one of the games which supports the PlayStation 5 HDR calibration menu. That means it is working with HGIG on the LG CX actually very well. But we are not here today to talk about HDR, which by the way looks great in this game. No, we are talking about the 40 FPS update in Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PlayStation 5. And I'm very excited because it is not just a 40 FPS update, there is a little bit more behind. So let me just jump into the settings and let me show you what I'm talking about. So we have now graphic mode, fidelity. I mean, this was already since the beginning, fidelity, performance, and then we had performance ray tracing, and I will just keep this to fidelity. And we have here now the option 120 Hertz display mode. So you need a 120 Hertz capable display, screen, TV, monitor, whatever you're using. It must have a 120 Hertz support for the PlayStation 5. But there is something else what I like to bring up, and it is about VRR, verbal refresh rate, the function what we're getting soon, or the feature actually what we're getting soon thanks to our Sony firmware update. So if you're not aware of this, Sony released a note, a blog, that they're actually starting to roll out the firmware update for VRR this week. So that means we can play this game very soon with VRR as well, because what you can see here or read here, if VRR is also enabled in the system settings, frame rates will be further increased and vary based on gameplay. That means we can expect higher frame rates than 40 FPS, and this is just, it's just amazing, because we're still talking about the fidelity mode, which was, well, just recently just playable in 30 FPS, and now we have 40 FPS, which is a huge improvement in my opinion. So you can't actually, you need to experience this, because it doesn't sound much, you know, 30 FPS and now 40 FPS. It doesn't sound much, just 10 frames per second more, but there is a big difference in my opinion. And now just imagine we have VRR enabled already, and we can maybe, just maybe, I'm just dreaming here, maybe play this game with up to 60 FPS in some areas maybe. This is just a new experience when you play this game. So where am I? Oh, I'm here. I'm not very good Spider-Man, to be very honest. Anyway, I'm looking forward for getting, wow, this is just great. I'm looking forward to test the firmware update, the VRR firmware update, and then I will do a lot of testing in terms of VRR, and especially this game. This is just, it looks so amazing. Did I mention that HDR looks good in this game? Really, you should check it out, okay? So I think that's enough for this video. I will continue doing a little bit testing, and again, there is no stuttering in the 40 FPS mode at all. I'm really very excited, and I'm looking forward for the VRR update on the PlayStation 5. Thank you very much for watching me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.